Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Turtlecast. How are you all doing? Excited that another weekend is starting? I'm still excited about weekends, even though it doesn't make much difference for me. So it should be all the same. I'm still excited about weekends. I don't know why. It just stays with you. And who's in the chat? Welcome. Rono, Spiteful Anger, Firespark, Coelho. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Then anyway, a Defion Jack, Viseric, Malik I, PDM, Alfool, Don's Doom, James Clayton, Suika, Joe, Garofalo, Austin, Kitty Bear, The Arena Uncensored, Mr. Kill Jr., Stand Tall, Michaela, Jason, Pedro, Ian, ITV, and Mr. Cheese. And Mr. Kill Jr., welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I like my Mac too. It's nothing like... Apart from the size, it's nothing unique about it, but when I found it, I knew that I must have it. Because that's the only Mac that lets you drink one coffee a day and remain a coffee addict. So that's perfectly fine. Happy Midsummer? What is Midsummer? The midsummer should be like in the next month. The summer is barely starting here in United Kingdom. Actually, it is warm, sunny, and a lot of grass pollen, so I'm not going outside. Only if I'm going outside, I'm taking the car. So, not going outside for a walk. I cannot anymore. I tried, and even if I take hay fever pills, doesn't work. Too much pollen, too much grass pollen. I cannot get out. Yo, Mac fears mine. Okay, cool. And let me see if there were news on follow.com. There are news, but on follow.com, no. On follow.com, they only advertise Call of Duty Vault Dwellers event. I do not play Call of Duty, at least not currently. I did in the past, but that was a long time ago. So I'm not particularly interested. There are some Vault outfit suits, it's looked like, for Call of Duty. That's what's coming. The good news for PlayStation users, the good news for you, at this moment, the maintenance should be either ongoing or be almost done for the crashes. So they are fixing that. It was official announcement yesterday that PlayStation is supposed to receive the patch. The maintenance should start 2 hours ago. So I don't know how it's going now. Let me see if they posted something else. I cannot test. I don't have PlayStation, but I can take a look for you on official Discord announcements to see if there are like any additional informations. I know it was quite bad for a while on PlayStation. Oh, they just posted that it's back online. So PlayStation users, it should be better. Let me know if you'll be able to play the game now. If there is an improvement on PlayStation. Supposedly it is fixed. The performance fixes crashes at vendors and stash boxes. Additional stability improvement and pickaxe fix. That's what's supposed to be implemented. On PlayStation only. This patch at this moment is PlayStation only. It's not everywhere. Just the PlayStation. Oh, the Arena Uncensored. Thank you a lot for joining Turtles Army. Thank you a lot for supporting the channel. And may the shell be with you. Welcome. Thank you a lot. We have another member. Yes, they fixed the pickaxes. Oh, so some people in the chat are already playing. No one is saying anything about crashes, so hopefully it's working. I know it just... They just restarted the servers and pushed the patch, so It will probably take a time before we'll get a good picture if it's resolved. I'm not expecting there will be no crashes at all. This is a Bethesda title after all. There will be some crashes, but if you will achieve the level that I have on PCs, it should be good. For me, my game crashes approximately once per game session, and my game session is from 3 to 4 hours. So one crash per 3 to 4 hours on average, I would say that's acceptable. I can live with that. When it's happening more often, then it's more noticeable. Even once every couple hours, I still can play. At least it's not a single player. In this case, it's good because you don't need to worry about saving the game. It's not like you are losing the progress because your game crashed. So it's not too bad. It's just annoying that you need to restart and usually end up on different server. Helga capacity, what are you talking, Mr. Fluffy? It's always 1000 if you do have perk to double the ammo capacity from the core. If you have perk, then it's 1000. Without the perk, one core is 500 ammo. And Bethesda programming, spaghetti code, that was always the thing. That what you can see in my latest video about the weapon, how upgrading the weapon can make it worse and not better. That's only possible in Fallout universe. Fallout universe is a little bit mysterious. I don't treat it as annoying anymore. I treat it as mysterious. Unexpected features and surprises. There is no bugs, there are unexpected features. So if you accept it as is, everything's fine. At that point, after almost 6 years of Fallout 76, there is no other choice but to accept. Yeah, there was no patch for PC or Xbox, so this time around, PlayStation is test running the patch, which is unusual. But yeah, PlayStation first. Most likely because PlayStation had the worst experience after update. There was so many crashes. So they did fix that. Hopefully. I mean, it's not confirmed yet, but hopefully they fixed that. Oh, Cookie Crisp! Thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that. And the message is, can I get some likes for Mr. Turtle? Thank you for asking it. I can give you a like. I think, no, I cannot. Well, I cannot press that, maybe from the phone. Oh, I can give you a like from the phone. I can give you a heart from the PC. I can give you a like from a phone. Let's see if you can get more likes for this super chat than this live stream can get. I gave you one, and I didn't give myself a like, so you are one ahead now. Everyone give a like to Cookie Crisp. Let's see if he can get more likes than the live stream itself. That would be hilarious. Ratio me. Okay, so now let me answer your questions from Discord, and then I will go back to the chat, and we talk more. First, Discord, ask the Turtle section, as there are questions, new questions. Okay. Let's change that. Here we go. So first, the Syringer, that's answer. Yeah, Syringer does not stack anymore. Can you still stack cremator dots? I think yes, but I didn't test it. There's so many new weapons that I have no time yet to retest old ones. If anyone tested if cremators still stack, let me know. I think they should, because what they did with the Syringer, it's not like Syringer is blocked from stacking with itself. It's just on enemy level. I think they lock it at 1 stack max. So there is 1 stack max, regardless how many players fire. If they would do the same for the cremator, it would be really hard to use it if 2 different people would try. So I doubt it. But yeah, let me know if you test it. I will maybe try to test it later today, if I don't forget. Next. Hey Turtle, I ended up buying the new package from the Skyline Valley Weather Control. Have you seen it actually work outside of a shelter? I have moved it to the different camp and different generators, even tried switches, and it has no real effect. Bright blue skies as usual over my camp with a random flicker here and there, not red or lightning at all. Oh, but I did purchase this package. You can see it working in my video. I have red weather in a forest area, so it is working for me. What your platform? You didn't say, so I don't know. Are you on PC too? If it's not working for you, you should probably contact support. Or maybe, if you are on PC, maybe you are running some mods or custom ini settings or some other settings that you did change that interfere with the machine. You would need to launch your game with mods disabled, default ini files, and see if this will work. Maybe you did something. If you are on PC, maybe you did something that do not let this machine to work at all. Next, hey Turtle, what would you say is the best mod for the auto axe? I've got enough stamps to buy one mod, and farming stamps is a pain at the moment with the crashes on PS5. The one and the best. So this is, okay, two that I can recommend, only you will be able to answer it. If you want to occasionally heal your allies, the flaming mod is the best. Awesome damage, can heal with friendly fire. If you don't care at all about healing friendlies, then electrified. Never buy turbo, and the poison is not really as good as it looks. So either fire or electrified. The difference in damage is very insignificant, in very tiny bit of a favor towards electrified. But for most enemies you will not really notice much of a damage difference. So up to you. Do you want to heal or you don't care? Malignia. Do you still need to spend perk points to change legendary cards? Also, do different perk layouts still share the same legendary cards? Is it still highly probable to spend perk points to switch legendary cards between, let's say, Heavy Gunner build and the Commando build? So, the loadouts do not save legendary cards. You still need to spend perk points to change legendary cards, yes, but it's not very expensive. It's intentional limitation, so you can't completely change the build every time you want. I think it's not really expensive, so you can still change frequently. Maybe they don't want you to switch legendary perks on the fly without the cost, and therefore you still need to spend it, and they do not save at loadout, so you need to spend it, need to change it manually. Unless you do the build that works with one set of legendary perks. It's possible, it's a little bit harder. Next, hey Turtle, do you think Bethesda would add a new backpack skin named Overgrown Backpack to the vendor named Giuseppe? It's modeled after the giant Rafflesia flower with lots of strangleheart tenderies growing from its base. Okay, cool idea, but I don't know if that's gonna be done. You would need to like draw it and send it as a suggestion to Bethesda. If they will like it, who knows? If it will be good and they can monetize it, they would probably add it. You broke your build. Sorry to hear that, but luckily you cannot really break your build. You can always fix it. Stento. Hey Mr. Turtle, I haven't had the new event trigger since before Tuesday. I know the event needed reworking as it was just a lot of waiting around. Do you think they've taken it off to make changes? No, the new event, if you are referring to it, for the first week was triggering every hour on the hour. Now it's supposed to be added to random rotation, one more event, so on average it will be triggering once per 3 or 4 hours. You should still see it from time to time. There was no information about taking it down for any reason. It's just way more rare now. Next from Daniel. Hello Angry Turtle, just one simple question. Is Ship Squatch Day tomorrow? No. Or maybe it should be. I want to make a build tomorrow. So it cannot be tomorrow, unfortunately. It will be next week. I will do it next week. I'm a little bit behind with covering all those weapons on this update. We're doing it next week, so I'm saying it now. I will do announcement mid-week as well to remind. Next week we'll do it. How do you feel about the fact that every coffee you drink in game is cold? It's not even iced coffee, it's just cold, room temperature coffee. Yeah, it's unfortunate turn of events. We need a coffee machine that serves a fresh coffee for our camps, with improved, longer duration of the effect or something. It would be cool. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Are you aware of the new daily op locations? Yes. Yesterday on my Xbox console server, my wife go a daily op at Foundry and even got a new plan, aquarium posters, that included a turtle poster. Yes, I do have those posters. The turtle poster is definitely the best. And there are new locations from Atlantic City and from the Foundry added, as well as new enemy combos with Overgrown and some new rewards. I don't remember how many new plans, but there is some new plans. Mr. Turtle, any special hidden effects with Shattered Grounds? I did not found any yet. Also, since radiation effects on weapon is a hot subject right now, and I just got a quad crit less AP radium rifle, could you explain how radiation damage works on regular enemies? Is it just like other energy damage, or does it do something like reducing where they could heal up to like radiation does for players? It generally is supposed to do the same thing as radiation does for players and reduce amount of health they do have, as well as doing some damage. In practice, quite often, unfortunately, doesn't do anything. On ghoul enemies, it will heal them slightly, but it's so slow and so inconsistent that even a use of a gamma gun, you can easily kill ghouls. That's the problem. On adventure servers, a lot of this radiation damage, I think it's considered as lower priority, and server do not even register it on enemies, which is a shame. And that's why on adventure servers, radium rifle do not work on the bosses in any significant manner, but auto axe, because radiation is added through the perk, does work awesome even on adventure servers. Seems like perk related damage has higher priority than weapon damage, so it's working. Faster fire not working on pipe revolver. Oh, I don't remember. When is the last time I used it? Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does. It used to work, but I don't know. How would you mod 2-shot explosive 15 reload Crusader pistol? Oh, it was a while and they changed so many times how it works. You will need to test. I honestly don't know how it interacts with the mods at this moment. Crusader was reworked. Too many times have been reworked. Its interaction with explosive and elemental mods was changed. That's what I mean by rework. Multiple times during last couple years. And no special effects on Shattered Ground. Yeah, no one found it. Rat damage is percentage based. Yes, that's across the board. 1000 rats is 100% of HP. Most enemies are naturally immune. They have high radiation resist. Some of them can heal, like ghouls. They're not truly immune. They usually have around 1000 rat resist, which make radiation hard to apply, but not really immune. With exception of ghouls that are truly immune, they cannot receive rat damage and they heal from rats. And that will conclude answering the questions. Back to you in the chat. Is there a quest out of Vault 96? Oh, there is quest inside this. That's part of a quest line for Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, if that's what you are asking. I wasn't sure what we were asking about. Yes. There is a quest inside Vault 96. Brotherhood questline. And yes, the new survival tent from the season pass, the best one yet. So I'm using it all the time. I didn't try the bleed stacking from the site, but it should if you have multiple crafted. Maybe I will try today on the member hangout with dot stacking, and I will have those answers for tomorrow live stream. So tomorrow we'll be creating a new build, Ultimate Lazy Commando, Stealth and Rambo. I want to incorporate all, like pack it all inside and see how it ends up going. I need to craft, unfortunately, a couple pieces of civil engineer armor. Will probably upload my effort, even though it will not be too many pieces. So everyone will know that tomorrow we're making a build and see how it went with my approach of going after weapon weight reduction armor rather than anything in particular. If I can get some poison resist, fire resist, that would be awesome. That's, in my opinion, best second star effects. I don't care about anything else like I do about fire resist and poison resist, and this lets you skip the legendary perks that do the same thing. So that's my secondary priority. The prefix, it's not really my concern. Whatever it will be, should work. Rolling for 3 good legendary effects, it's almost impossible. Remember the odds. Every star you try to add makes it almost impossible, so rolling for perfect, you need to be extremely lucky. Let's say you are looking for Overeaters, Fire Resist, Weapon Weight Reduction. You can spend thousands of modules and do not get one. Unless you will be lucky, and then you will get one early. But yeah. One effect, that's what I recommend. Go for one effect when you're crafting, and think about secondary that can help. When you get your one effect you are looking for, have a duplicate crafted and try to reroll for a little bit better if possible. So only one. You choose one, and then you try to get decent on other stars. I did had a pet turtle for almost 20 years. Yes, on the season pass, they did fix it. And rank 150, everything is unlimited claim as long as you have tickets to afford it. So you can claim whatever you want from 150. Oh, and don't forget, this weekend, dailies are doubled. So you're getting double the score from dailies. It does not apply to weeklies and does not apply to repeatable experience score. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to that. And if you want to use booster or so on, it doesn't really matter if you use it during this event or not, because booster is additive 25%, not multiplicative. So you will get the same amount of bonus during this weekend as during any other weekend. So it's the same. The booster doesn't give you more value, in other words, during this weekend. I still recommend to use booster on the Tuesday after the reset when you have all the weeklies. That's the best moment for the scoreboard boosters, as weeklies do work with booster. And if you wait with your booster for the weekend, there is a risk, even if you don't plan to, you will complete several weeklies and then booster is kind of partially wasted, as those weeklies will be completed without increased reward. Oh, chess is for you. Thank you a lot for 10 donated memberships. Appreciate that. And welcome to Turtles Army. Sergdovza, Mike Snow, Nils McMountain, Coelho, 7th, ITV, D, B Uni, and Chris Zimmerman. Oh, wait, that's not 10 yet. And Purf and Jamie Matila. Welcome. And may the shall be with you. Everyone, thank you. To Chess is for you. Yeah, I wish at some point Bethesda would give us a way to reroll a 1 star at a time at increased cost, just to complete our perfect rolls, even if the cost would be 10 times. So let's say reroll cost 4 legendary modules. If rerolling 1 star would cost 40, it's still way cheaper than reroll for 4 all stars and hope for the best. So I hope at some point we'll get this ability to reroll just 1 star, especially if you will be when so many people is in the situation. Imagine that you are rolling for your unyielding armor. You have like a perfect roll. You manage to roll unyielding. You manage to roll your 2nd star, which let's say will be poison resist, and on the 3rd star you have rat healing, which ruins the piece. So ability to just roll 1 star to fix it would be amazing. That would be amazing. At least reroll 1 star at a time at increased cost. But so far, no success with pushing Bethesda to do any of that. You get double experience from killing. You are talking about double experience weekends, not the double score weekends. Kitty Bear. I was talking about double score event. Double score do not work on weekly. Where is my chair from? That's from Noble Chairs. It's how it's called, the company that makes them. Noble Chairs. They do work with Bethesda and they produce the Fallout themed chairs. Maintenance on PlayStation is done, and no one is complaining about crashes at this moment, so hopefully successful. There was a plan to add 4-star, but they scrapped it. Oh yeah, another feature that we need is locking items from accidental drops, selling, scrapping. Yeah, the item lock. It's an additional thing we really need. No, Safik Sami, you cannot roll without changing all the effects. Whenever you craft and roll legendary, you are replacing all effects with random. Nothing will stay. Be aware of that. If you want to upgrade your legendary roll, it most likely will not be an upgrade but downgrade. Just because of odds. If there is already something good on your weapon, you better don't roll it. We don't have 4 stars, but yeah, some of the weapons have hidden effects, so that's kind of 4-star, hidden 4-star. Currently, Cremator and its mods, if it's available through Gold Bullion from Raiders, but you need to max out rep with them. I'm pretty sure to see it. Alright, any more questions? Let me know. If not, then it will be relatively short Turtlecast. It was not too eventful week, which is good, and we'll be heading for the member hangout as I need to do my dailies, get my script, and some other things. Yes, Matty, I see you typing. Yeah, I don't think ability to roll a single star for 10 times the cost would really like make everyone instantly get everything. It's still expensive to do. How much do I fill my mug? Depend of the time in the day that I'm making a cup, a mug. At this moment, I filled it to like 1/4, only barely on the bottom. I don't plan to drink all night my tea. What my intentions for Lazy Rambo Commando? Make it work with all the commando stuff with minimum effort from management. The same like my heavy gunner, but commando version. The duration of the magazine buff can be boosted with a perk, 1 point perk under luck, and then it's 1 hour. But without it, it's only 30 minutes. So magazines are very short boosts. Oh, next week you are in Greece on vacation, Daniel. Okay, that's awesome. So you will relax. Sounds awesome. Yes, Cremator color mods should be there too at Raider Camp. I didn't test as I cannot see it on my main character. I can only see it on my alt. If you already own it, they disappear. And that being said, thank you a lot for being here. I hope you can make it tomorrow when we'll be creating this lazy commando build. Let's hope it's gonna work. If it's gonna work, then later on it will be uploaded on the channel. If it will be a failure, then I will need to reconsider what we are doing with that. Hopefully it will work. And yeah, that's everything for today. For the members, we are heading for the hangout. Everyone else, see you tomorrow. And now, turtle out. Bye.